Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here back with more Let's Play Grandia II, and I need to do something before coming back to the Siren Kingdom. I just finished up power leveling in Raw Hills, but we are going to go back to the St. Heim Papal State, because there is a, it's not really a side quest. I mean, it kind of is, but it doesn't really get us anything, but where we're going to be using its reward is coming up soon. So I wanted to go ahead and do this. So we go and talk to this man. The guy tells, just recently he was drunk, but thanks to the good, clean living here, he's overcome his addiction. People can change, and he'll be able to return to his son, left in Siren. It's like, hey, we're actually going to Siren. I have something to ask you. So if you talk to him again, he's like, can you convey a message to Mark, my son? It's like, okay, sure, we can take a message to your son. It's like, I'm working hard, I'm coming to see you, please wait for me. But, yeah, Ryudo being Ryudo, he's like, yeah, no, we're not going to go out of our way. If we happen to find him, we'll give him the message. It's like, okay. The reward is he gives us a puff nut. And when we get to Siren, if we go talk to the kid, which is the first thing we're going to do, we'll get more puff nuts. And puff nuts really come into play in the next real dungeon. So I figured, might as well do this while we've got it. I have no idea what's up. My throat just feels really croaky. And so I apologize if I sound kind of funky, but... Alright, so we come over here, and this kid right here at the dock, this is Mark. After Mom got sick and died, Dad started drinking. Everyone said he had to stop, so he's doing something about it now. Yeah, how do you know my name? Stranger danger! Stranger danger! He has us to tell you that he's hanging in there. If we talk to the kid again... Merrick talks, in, simile and metaphor, as usual. Here's a small gift. We get puff nuts. We get several of them. I don't know how many we get from the kid. But it apparently seems to be a family trait to give out puff nuts. Alright, so I did a metric shit ton of power leveling back in Raw Hills. So before we go and actually progress the story by going into the inn, I'm going to show you what we've got. I've got over 6,000 of both types of coins. I've also got everyone up to level 30. Because once you hit level 30, you get your 4th skill equipment. So after we power some of this stuff up, we're gonna take advantage of that. Alright, so we got 10-second slash maxed out. You're really not supposed to max these things out at this point, because it took 3,000 coins to get 2 levels. That's a lot. You're supposed to do these like one at a time. You're really not supposed to jump the gun like I just did. But now I've got 2 people who can instantly counter and cancel anything. So that's the reason why I did that. Let's deal with some eggs. So we've got 6,500 magic coins. So things on the list. We want to max out all of the healers. We also have a new healing spell on the Holy Egg called Healer Plus. We don't really need it at the moment because Healer at this stage in the game is more than enough for us. So not terribly worried about it, but just having it does help. We have some offensive abilities, and that's about it on that egg that we want to deal with. First and foremost, I want to make sure everyone's got heal max, so that it goes through quickly. So everyone's got heal max. Let's see. The Chaos Egg, we want to max out Zap and Stram. And we want to learn Burn Strike, because Burn Strike is really, really powerful single target fire spell. So we'll put 2 into that. so that we've got that. Lightning attack burns all enemies. We'll do zap all. So we've got that. So that's really why we want the lightning and fire boost on her. Let's see. Who else needs some stuff? Mist Egg. What do we have on the Mist Egg? Really nothing. Like, we can do Howl Slash. That's really it. What about Gravity Egg? We can give Merig a new attack ability. That's drop action, and we'll learn Boom. Boom sounds like it could be fun. And what else we got? Let's save some of those because we're going to be dealing with the books now. Alright, so we've still got a ton of stuff on the books. So, and we have new items. We have... Everyone has a new slot, so hey, we've got more stuff. We've got more mentality, water, forest, water, blizzard. Kinda want one of those each. That increases by 10. And yeah. That way, if I need to, I can just pop those on. They're not quite as strong as the Zap, Fire, and Boom Flame, but that's going to be for a healer. Let's see, what do we got? We've got defensive, speed, life up, more life up. Let's just go ahead and max up that life up on... Let's go ahead and max up dash. More life up, more speed, defense, and what else we got? What else do we got? You know what? Screw it, we're just gonna max out some stuff. And what do we get there? Cuts IP recovery time after using some items. Okay. Not bad. And this will probably be the last thing I get, unless I power up some things. I could put life up. I have that extra life up that I'm not using. I've got that toughness. Let's max out this extra life up that I can't max out, but we'll put that on Elena. And what else we got? Let's level up abandonment. Why the hell not? Now, let's equip things. What do we have that we do not have? We had skilled item use, toughness, abandonment. I could add more to his... Let's go ahead and add that toughness. I could remove that, but, we're gonna increase her life. He's got the current major heal, so we'll do that, and we'll let you dodge attacks. Not that you need it, but, you know, why the hell not? Alright, so yeah, we have just done a ton of stuff. Like I said, I went through a ton. And where am I going? I need to go back this way. That's the inn. We're gonna sell a bunch of stuff as well to get back a ton of money. I can do that afterwards. We've got some story to progress, so let's do this. That way, it's not a completely boring episode. We've got a little bit of story that we can throw out here. So we come up here, recover, and let's save because we're gonna need to do that. And I spent a grand total of like 2 hours power leveling with all of that. So we're gonna spend the night. You want to spend the night? Sorry, but I can't put you up tonight. What with the festival and all. Like, okay, so I guess they're out of room. I've seen you somewhere. Oh my, aren't you the Hey, now, buddy, we're all just having a good time. Don't ruin everyone's good time by saying that I'm the prince. What? Why do we get the feeling that something not right is going on with Roan now? King will be making an important announcement. All boys in the kingdom are to meet in the castle. They found some treasure underneath the castle. Okay, cool. Something is afoot. Can you please put my friends up for the night? We don't have much, so you can all stay for free. So I guess we're sleeping on the couch, it seems. So the kid's going home and leaving us. Doesn't seem awkward, does it? He doesn't want us to see his home or tent or whatever. His family would be surprised to see us. Yeah, a sister of Granus, a Geohound, and a Beastman hanging out with their kid. Yeah, seems completely legit, doesn't it? Guess we have some free time, so let's check out the town. There's got to be someone here who has an idea about this sword. You're looking for something, huh? Why not go to the bazaar they're holding in the castle square? Lots of people come from all around. Okay, so let's... Merrick has a point. Fables and legends hide truths, so, you know. At the square you'll find someone named Himble. He might just know something, but he's a difficult man to deal with. Yeah, what type of difficult? Is it like I want to punch him in the throat difficult, or... How strong is Ryudo? Well, it's pretty strong. I mean, we did max out Tenseiken Slash, so... Make sure he knows what a wonderful couple you are. What? So if we pretend to be a couple, he'll talk to us. That sounds creepy, doesn't it? Sounds creepy. Lovely girl like her, it shouldn't be hard to play Kissy Poo. And that flips Elena out. I know with some dismay that she is still unable to tell when people are messing with her. Oh, brilliant. Just brilliant. And Elena flipping out. It's all Ryudo's fault. He didn't deny it immediately. And please forgive my shameful behavior. It's not shameful to have feelings for someone. I'm just gonna say that. I mean, the fact that it needs to be said in, you know, real life is depressing enough. I can understand it in the narrative of a video game, but still. It's one of those I hate the world type statements. He's just a hired hand. I love how when she says that, she gets a little... It's rather disrespectful, and she gets kind of... She's flustered. So she goes to sleep, and of course Millennia comes out. Of course. What is this woman doing? And creepy. I was actually expecting Millennia and Elena to talk through the mirror, like the reflective conversation like they had when the thing crashed. The hell is this? I guess elsewhere, we can no longer hide it from the people. I believe your highness's speech tomorrow will bring everyone to the senses. What about that man? You mean that man? I guess it was, so you were here. Your highness, does something worry you? This doesn't look shady and conspicuous at all, does it? I want to thank you. My people's wishes will finally come true. The prince's medal is no longer necessary. Damn it. Now all the fears of the people of darkness have disappeared. You may rest assured. Ominous laugh. This screams bad thing, doesn't it? This screams really bad thing. Helena, wake up! Get out of bed. Didn't you say you want to go to the bazaar? Oh no, Ryudo, okay, so that's a huge bed for one thing. Look at it, if you have to shuffle out of bed like that, that is a big-ass bed. Look at that. What's this? Elena, I know you like Ryudo. Let him know it. So, it seems that Elena and Millennia have some sort of connection besides being the same person. I guess they can tell thoughts or feelings from each other. Or at least Millennia can kind of get Elena's feeling. So. Now this has flipped Elena out a little bit. What's wrong? Are you alright? I guess we go back to the bazaar. Yep. And Merrick, as I understand it, more than two a couple does not make. So I'm gonna go investigate while you two pretend to be a couple. Don't leave me alone with Ryudo. Alright, so Elena is now left alone with us. So this might be a slightly long episode because I want to get to a certain point so that I can do some stuff off screen. Because there's a mini-game here that I really do not want to try to attempt doing on camera. So we're going to go talk to Himble and deal with that. He's way over here. And you, Mr. Himble, know anything about a divine sword? I'll talk to no one without a proper introduction. You should do what the guy said at the end and be all schmaltzy. Because Granus wouldn't like it, or because you're a lousy actor? The Pope is asking you. We need to find the sword. Okay, that's really all the convincing it took for Elena. Twist her arm, why don't you? Got a question for you. So you two really are a couple? Again, this is creepy. I don't understand this. So what do you want to know about? Come into the tent. Again, creepy. We're just going to follow a guy into his tent who only talks to us if we are very affectionate toward each other publicly. Alright, so we come over and talk to him. And he asks Elena, what do you see in this guy? Obviously you don't know how to pick a man, you have such bad taste. And at this point, Ryudo stabs the man. He may be somewhat good-looking, but why would you pick a boy who would lose to someone as marvelous as me? I don't have time for this. If you want me to put a foot up your mouth, just come out and say it. He's no good for you. No good at all. Well, then why don't we find out? The game is arm wrestling. Your strength against mine. To make it interesting, if I win, I keep your parrot. So we have to arm wrestle this guy to get information. Now, this is the mini game. It sucks. Rules for arm wrestling. The R trigger adds power to your arm. Pulling the R trigger makes your power greater than the other guy's, but saps your endurance. If your endurance drops to 0, you can't push against the other guy's arm. Keep pushing the A button to restore your endurance. You can't use the A button and the R trigger at the same time. When go appears, the game begins. Alright, so as you can see, we have to kind of budget power and endurance, you will always win this first round, no matter what you do, because Elena will chime in and, you know, kind of cheat for you. Oh, that's, you know, what happens, and you're never going to lose this one, because, again, Elena gets involved, and he gets distracted. But you have to do this several times. There are several treasures to win off this minigame that are just a pain in the ass, especially since when you do it as a minigame, you have to do it 2 times in order to actually win. Just tell us about the Divine Sword. I don't know anything about it. I'm gonna cry. This was a complete waste of time. Alright, so, like I said, I'm going to be doing that off camera. The treasures you can win are Revival Gem, Hero's Elixir, Silver Freeze, Gold Feather, and Glass Slippers. So there's a lot of stuff to get. And Ryudo and Elena are, you know, just kind of flirting, really. Talking about who's blushing who, and, you know, rat who out to the church. But Elena's having a lot of fun, which is all that matters. She's tired, she's gonna have a seat. I saw a drink stand, so I'm gonna go get us something to drink. Alright, now is when we take control again, and I'm gonna go do all of those games off screen because I want to get those before we head out. So it's gonna take me a little while, so I will see you guys in the next installment. Till then, later everyone.